Hello everyone. Hope you are all well. Let's have a look at this reading, okay? And this is a collective reading for whoever this resonates with. This is what this is, okay? And so it may not resonate with you, it may not be for you. So if it's not for you, just go on by and don't listen to this. But if you feel that this is resonating with you, then it was meant for you. And the guidance here that this I'm getting the energies already. I'm getting this person, this person. I'm already getting the energies here. This person. I've got someone around you, male or female, here, and it seems to want to read about this, whatever it is, in spirit, because I do work with energies from the divine, from angels, from lovely spirit guides that that will correct this, will work with this, to amend this, to pay this back to this person, their karma. So this is all beautiful justice. I'm getting justice kind of coming through. So whatever this is trying to get through here to actually tell us about this energy, okay, or about this. Whoever I'm reaching out to needs to know this. This is an urgent message for somebody here, okay. So let's have a look. I'm going to go for my medieval deck here and let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this reading. What are you trying to tell me about this person here, male or female? What are you trying to tell me about this person here? This person, they're not happy. Person either in spirit or in a past life, or they're or trying to tell us about somebody around you. This person is heartbroken because things are not working out for them as they thought they would. You know, their dream is not working out. They had a dream, they thought this dream would get them out of a situation, and this dream is also not what they thought here. So yeah, I get the heartbreak card. And they're heartbroken about this. They're heartbroken because this dream is not, this has not worked out how it should have worked out, or their plan here that they had has not worked out, and they're heartbroken because this has backfired on them. And this is why they're interfering with you, with your blessings here. They're interfering with your blessings because this thing didn't work out. You know, my dream didn't work out, and I'm watching you because maybe I should have chosen your dream. Maybe I should try to steal your dream, because if that's going to make you happy, then I can swap it for this one that's not working out here. So, which is bizarre. How can you do that? How can you do that? Well, let's have a look at this character even more. Let's delve deep here with this character who feels that they can steal your idea. And my idea was absolutely garbage. And my choices here were absolutely diabolical. So I want to take your choices, and I want to take your dream, and I want to steal it and claim it as my own, because what I worked on didn't work out. So that's what I'm getting here. This person, they may have thought they'd put in the effort to succeed, but they did not. This is what this is. You put every detail in place here. You put every detail in place. You worked diligently. You took your time to make sure that you got the right choices. You looked at this, you researched this, you looked into this, and it took you years to make this choice. This person just goes on other people's choices. Well, that last choice was because it worked out for somebody else. And I just ran with that. And, they don't want to put in the hard work. They want to, it's like they're a copycat. And when it doesn't fulfill them, well, it's not fulfilled me. Okay, it's fulfilled you, but it's not fulfilled me. I feel that the dream that they have gone to achieve is not their dream, it's somebody else's dream. This is what I'm getting here. And it's frustrating because this dream, that's just not worked out, because it really wasn't their dream in the first place. It was not their dream authentically in the first place. So they're looking, instead of researching what they want to do in life and really sitting down and what is it that I love? What is my passions? How do I delve in deep here to find out who I am and what makes me tick and what makes me love things and has a passion for life? I'm going to go for that. Instead of doing that and then researching it over years and years and years to then actually go for that for their reasons only, they don't do that. They cut that corner. They cut that corner. Well, it's your dream, and I'm going to steal it from you. I'm going to do that dream before you do it. So this is what this is, and this is why it's not completed. Them, you get, the film Jerry Maguire when she goes, when he goes, you complete me. Whatever they do here does not complete them, because all they're doing is grabbing hold of somebody else's coattails and copying them and what they're doing. So yeah, I get the eight. This is you working, and this is frustrating for you too, because you've put years and years and years into this, saving up for years and years and years. Researching years and years and years. This has been your dream. You've woke up in the mornings. I'm going to do that, and it's in reverse. So for them, for this person, it's not their dream. It's not their dream. They've not put any hard work. Even the fact that the thing that they're in at the moment, it's not working out. It's not fulfilling them, and they see something that you're doing that's making you feel really full up to here, and so full of achievement, full of, I've achieved this, I feel so full, I feel so satisfied, I feel so happy inside, I feel I've achieved this. This person is void of that feeling because they've only got the idea 5 minutes ago, when you've been working on this for maybe 30 years. So they're not happy that they're not happy, the Sun card, because suddenly you've sprung out of nowhere and all your dreams are coming true. What's that? Why is that? Why is it that you spring out of nowhere and, I want to steal your ideas? In fact, I'm researching you and I'm looking at you and I'm stalking you online to find out what you are and what you're about and what makes you happy, because I'm so empty inside that I have to do this. My void is so depleted. I feel my time is running out, and my whole being is empty. This dream here I follow, that I thought was somebody else's dream, that actually it's not working. It's not working out. I never thought about this. But now it's looking at you and your dreams and your authenticity, and wanting to come along and say, in 5 minutes you've done this. You come along in 5 minutes and you're happy and I can't be. Why is that? Why is that? Suddenly you come along and in 5 minutes you make all your dreams come true. I don't think so. They don't see behind the scenes, how you've scratched yourself up from nothing. They've not seen behind the scenes how hurt and bullied and all of this kind of thing. So you've made this idea come, I want to make this into fruition because I'm tired and sick of that. They don't see that. They do see you come along and, you know, everything is coming together like a jigsaw for you because the universe and spirit is saying enough is enough. It's time that you know, things come together for you and work for you. And it's time that you become happier. It didn't happen in 5 minutes. You didn't create the funds to do what you're doing in 5 minutes, you know. But this person is looking at you and thinking, this person's quite narcissistic, actually. They don't think beyond their nose. I just want what you have. I don't want this anymore. I don't want this thing here anymore. I want what you're doing. In fact, I want to take it over. I want to take the whole show over. I want to take over what the whole thing that you're doing and diminish you. So this is not your dream anymore. Make it into your nightmare. And I want to take over your dream. But once I do that, is it going to make you happy? Of course not. Of course not, because that's how this person lives their life, by stealing other people's happiness. This kind of person steals your friends, steals your job, steals your husband, steals your partner, steals your family, because they want what you've got that they can never do themselves. So I have this character around you, and I guess I'm trying to reach out to somebody here that's going to come along and try to destroy this for you. Just why? Why would you want to do that to anyone? If you cared about humanity, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. This person is void of empathy. They don't have any empathy. They don't care. They don't care about anything. And, you know, all they see is, oh, here we go. Oh, look at you. You think your dreams are all going to come true. If only you knew your pack of cards is just going to all fall down. Because that's what's happened to them. That's what's happened to them, because they didn't do anything authentically. They didn't do, or they're with someone because just to show the world that I'm with someone. But I don't love them. I don't care for them. I'm just with this thing that makes me look as if I'm successful. So you have this person. Is it a person or a thing that you have around you? This person doesn't have any. They don't care about how they destroy other people. They don't care about that. They see you as so naive with the Princess of Cups. They see you as so naive. They feel that your naivety is stepping into a situation in such a naive manner. They have no idea what you've done in your life. They don't know what you've done in your life. To do what you've done so far in your life takes strength, takes like a huge amount of strength and capabilities, research, looking into things inside and out to make sure it's going to work. You don't just step into things because at a whim. You know, you don't just step into things and throw cash at it at a whim, because you know you're intelligent. This person thinks that you've done that. Yeah, if I can show you what to do here, and this person is this is them. And what this is this person, it's what this is trying to humiliate you. They're already, they don't, I don't even feel this person truly knows you. They've instantly thought naivety. They've they're trying to slap a label on you now to say, oh, okay. They're trying to humiliate you. They're gossiping about you to all of the town that you live in, or the town that you're planning on your dream, or whatever this is. They've already started the gossip. Um, and they're trying to humiliate you. They want to abuse you. They want to undermine your efforts. They want all of the people around you to disown you. They want all the people around you to not befriend you. They want you to feel 10 times worse than they do, because they cannot be authentically real if they tried. This is what this is. This person is so jealous of you. I feel that they stalk you online. If you've got a social media account, if you've got a YouTube channel, they will sit there, they will have researched you, although you've not said, here, go and have a look at my channel. That's what I do as a hobby. They've not asked for that permission, they're just stalking you. They're jealous of you, yet they don't know you. They don't know who you are, what you're about. They've already set the stage with people around you. They're trying to destroy your dream. This is what this is. This person is psychopathic. You know, how can you, just a stranger out of nowhere, make them into a laughing stock by guiding them into the wrong thing, by giving them advice when they know that that advice is wrong, and blatantly doing this, knowing what they're doing. They're psychopathic. They need help. Even if they're stalking you online when you've not invited them, that's psychopathic. That's somebody who's insane. Who does that? Who does that? Nobody. So this person has lost a battle here. They wanted to truly humiliate you and make you look like a very sad figure. Because they wanted to, that they have no idea how to be authentic and how to be happy. So what they do, if anybody comes along and actually comes along and wants a dream to come true and happiness to come true, they will come and destroy it. This is vindictiveness. It's called being vindictive and nasty. This person, so what? So what if I'm vindictive? I'm allowed to be. I'm an adult. So what if I'm vindictive? So what if I'm stalking you? What are you going to do about it? They're looking at you, how you're making your money. Is it an easy route? Is it an easy way to make money? Have you chosen something that would make you so happier than me? Have you chosen something that will make you so more fulfilled than my empty cup here? So they're looking at you and working it out, what you do. This could be a family member. It could be somebody in your own damn family doing this. Or it could be somebody you don't even know. Somebody you've just said hello to in the street, and they've taken a look at you. They've looked at you from your head to your toes, and they've got it in their head. You're happier than me. You're heading for a more fulfilled life than me. So I've got to destroy this. I think you worked this person out from the day you met them. From the day you met them, whether this was at work or whether this was the family or whether this is whoever this is. You saw the way that they looked at you when you met them. You know that look where they don't want to look at you because they're so jealous and envious of a complete stranger. You know, it's like that, isn't it? That kind of holding back, and their eyes are a little bit squinty because they just don't want to look at you. They don't want to look at you because they don't want to feel jealousy and envy and that pain that that brings to a damn stranger. So they'll be like this, and they won't, and they'll avoid looking at you. They'll avoid looking at you, and it'll be like in their head, their psychotic head, it'll be, oh, I know who you are. You're naive, you're immature, you think you're gonna get a dream that's gonna make you so happy. And I've never had that happen to me, but you're naively coming along and you think you can do this here and you think you can do that there. Well, think again, love. Think again. I'm going to make you into the most bitter, twisted bitch that I can think of, and then you can be my friend because then we'll be at a level here. So I get this person, yeah, this person, yeah, they don't care, they don't love you, they don't care about you. There's no love here. This person doesn't love you, just about what you've got and what you're achieving and what can I take from you. They're trying to not look at you and avoid the truth because they don't want to think that you are like this, dynamic, confident, strong. They can't bear to think that you're like that. They can't bear to think that you would not even think you would not even befriend somebody like this in a million years. Because I get here somebody who's empathic and they've met people like this before. And you are empathic and you want to help people on their journeys, like me on this channel. I'm here because I want to help people on their journeys, not to sit here and be famous and be semi-famous for the sake of it. That's very shallow. Point of this channel is it's very deep. It's on many, many, many layers. And it's to help people spiritually move along their path in the most authentic way that they can be. And I get here that you are very happy doing that. Very happy, very content. They don't see, you see these types of people, they can't see from the end of their nose of what you're trying to achieve and what you're doing. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. All I see is somebody on YouTube sitting there trying to be famous, and all I want to do is ruin that and destroy it because I can't do that. And I can't, I can't be authentic, so I can't be authentically happy. So I've got to destroy everybody else's authenticity and happiness. Um, I do get this person, they're not happy. Whoever we're talking about here is is truly not happy, but in the process of them not being authentically unhappy, instead of saying, I'm just not happy. I'm not happy and I haven't been happy for a long time. And I know that I do this, I feel it makes me feel ashamed of myself for doing this. But if other people are failing at being happy, then that makes me happy because it makes me feel as if I'm not, I'm not kind of losing out here because there's many people out there that are also very, very unhappy because they can't achieve what they want to achieve. But this has gone a step further. This is actually being it instigating the failure of this. And do they feel ashamed? Let's have a look here. I just get a narcissist. I get someone that does not have a loving feeling in their body. They feel ashamed actually, but actually having to do this to make themselves feel good about themselves. Um, I think this person would be your best friend just so that they can suck out energy from you to actually make them feel like that something's happening in their life. You know, it's like they feel like their life is over and they need they're now looking for outside sources, very narcissistic. They're now looking for outside sources to come in and actually make them feel as if like if I can share that with you, if I can share your excitement, your passion for life, your passion for jazz music, your passion for going to concerts, your passion for although I don't truly enjoy it, I can pretend to, then it makes me feel at least a little bit fulfilled. But I'm not truly into that. It just makes me feel a little bit fulfilled. These people have not even looked inside to see who they are. Their relationship or marriage is not working. It's not working. But you know, it feels like I don't want to give this up. I'm stuck with it. They feel trapped in this relationship or marriage. They're not happy in their marriage. You know, that type of person that's let's say, even if you're single and you're happily single and you're happily doing your own thing and you're more into fulfilling peace in your life and you've done an awful lot of work on yourself. You've spent hours and hours doing shadow work and working through things and meditation and all this kind of thing. Um, and this person doesn't even think about, can't be bothered to even do that. So they stay in this very unhappy marriage and then complain that I'm trapped. You know, I don't feel we haven't had sex for years. We've not slept in the same bed for years. We've not been intimate for I can't even remember when, and I don't feel I've even given that person a kiss for years. Um, and it's not really a marriage. I have to be honest, it's not been a marriage for years. But we pretended that it was all very happy on the surface. And they see you doing your own thing in a very authentic, light-hearted way, and they just want to find out what it is that you do. How can I do that? How can I be you? Um, but they can't be you. They have to, you know, and if you're the person here who is the vindictive narcissist, you need to take heed here and you need to say, yeah, there's things that I'm not happy with, and I do get envious and I do get jealous of other people that are seem to have it together and seem to be, you know, free spirited and free to do what they like, and I feel very jealous of that. Then you need to work out what you're going to do to make yourself happy because you can't go around destroying, you know, destroying everybody else's happiness just because you're not happy. Um, but I don't feel it's you. If it is you, you need to do a lot of work on yourself. You need to do what that other person's done and spent many, many years working out what would make them happy, what would make their dream come true, what would actually they may have been through hell and high water, they may have been through divorce, they may have been through being homeless, they may have been through a lot more than what you think they've been through. And it's not just happened to them. But all you can see, your foresight here is all you can see is they seem so free and free spirited. And I feel jealous of that. I feel jealous. then and I don't think anything if that's in your nature, you're going to be bitter, you're going to be twisted, you're going to try to destroy somebody's reputation, to try to bring them down. And you put that down to, well, I am a bit rebellious. I have a rebellious spirit. That's who I am. I do that. That's who I am, and people laugh at it normally. But there's more to it than that, I feel. They also get this person's uncleansed. They haven't they need to go to some spiritual kind of place and where there's waterfalls and healing and go and cleanse themselves and come back and then work out what they're going to do. Um, yeah, this person, well, that's who I am, and I'm an eccentric. I say what I want, that's just who I am, and I get the high praise. No, you're not. People can see it. People are grown up and they can see it a mile off. So this person feels repressed. They feel trapped. They're jealous of you. They don't see what you've been through. They just see what they don't have. I get the Queen of Swords in reverse. This person again is randomly sees you. It's like they're saying, "Oh, not another random person that's saying that they want to bring their dreams to fruition." They just really don't have joy for other people's achievements at all. Um, this person has got very, very hardened, um, and they have become very bitter through accepting what they feel that this is what they're trapped with. They feel very, very lonely in this situation. And I feel they feel the only way out of this is separation and divorce, or even death. The only way I'm going to get away from this is if either of us die. And this is so depressing, really. But this is how this person feels. You may have felt this for some of you from your parents. You know, you've got your youthfulness, you've still got years ahead of you, you've still got your dreams, your aspirations, and all of this. And they're thinking while they're watching you in envy, well, I'll have my freedom when he dies, kind of thing. So this person is desperately unhappy. What is the solution here? Let's have a look at the solution. This person around you, whether it's family, whether it's your parents, whether whoever this is, puts a dampener or wants to put a dampener on your dream, okay, on your aspirations that you've worked on for many, many years. It's not an overnight thing. So yeah, this person's a dream destroyer. What do you do about this? I see that you are going to be moving to a better place, a more peaceful place. You're going to be buying a house here, property. This is also, you're going to be moving to a much better, calmer, peaceful situation. And this is your dream, I feel, with the Four of Spades. This is your dream. But I think you're wise enough. If you're anything like me, you're very wise to think there's people that are gonna hate you for actually doing this. I think you know that. I think you know that. And if it's a family member, they would even go to the extent of getting to know where you're going to move to and speaking with the neighbours. Speaking with the neighbours and saying, We had a terrible time with that person and blah, blah, blah. And she's got so many issues and what they're doing is projecting what they feel about themselves onto these people that you're going to be living around to prevent them from befriending you and becoming close to you. So you become accepted in your new environment. So I get the Hermit card, but it's in reverse. So although I don't feel that you feel lonely, um, you've had these people have betrayed you. This person has betrayed you. And I was thinking about this today, that this person may have done this before when you told them about, or somebody else may have done this to you before when you told them about your dream. They went and ruined it for you by telling lies and being malicious. You may have had a very close friendship or a very close bond with another family member, which was unbreakable, and they were jealous of that. So they stepped in and destroyed that relationship and destroyed that connection because they were just envious and jealous that you're close to someone and they don't have anybody they truly, that's their fault, really. They don't have anyone around them that they're truly connected with, that they can sit down and have a lovely conversation with. That's not because there isn't anybody around. I think that's because they're not capable of doing that, of being vulnerable and being authentic and being transparent to sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation. And that's why they've got no friends. That's why they've got nobody close to them. But this person, and it could even be your own mother and your own siblings, see you close to your own children, and they will come along and they will step in to destroy that relationship. Now, I'm also picking this up. So it could be family or it could be a complete stranger. It could be someone you don't even know who's making up stories about you because they don't have it in them to be happy. I also get this situation that if they have cut you off or if they've like cut you off in a way, I feel that you are going to, I feel this energy of optimism is going to stay with you. This optimism is going to stay with you, but not with them. Although they've done all these dirty little deeds here, they've still got this feeling of, I never feel complete. And they're still watching you. They're still watching you, looking as if you're following your dreams, you're doing what you want to do, you're doing exactly what you were planning to do. And well, that didn't work. How come that didn't work? How come that we did all those dirty deeds and I did all of that? I trashed your name in the whole of the town and the village. How come that you still have this energy around you that as if you are shining? How come? You should be a vindictive bitch by now, but why are you still like this? So I do get that energy. They may have sacrificed you. They may have thrown you under the bus as like a best friend or a family member. They've sacrificed you. They've sacrificed you because they've made you look so bad, but it's not worked. It's not worked. It's not destroyed you. They tried to destroy you in front of you. Even your friends will have said, listen at your family member here. He's throwing you under the bus right in front of us. Why are you allowing that? Well, it's not even worked. It's not even worked because I get here the Four of Pentacles and I get you You've got investments, then you are succeeding, you are looking after your investments, you're being successful. It's like this just washes over you. This just washes over you. You can see it from a mile away. You can see, well, I know why you're asking all these questions. It's not because you want to get to know me. It's because you want to use it as a weapon. I know people like you. Again, I get the Princess of Cups. They thought that you were so naive that they could crush you and trample all over you. And then once you are finished, they can reach out their hand and say, well, let me help you up. When they instigated it, you know, people do, it's like they want to destroy you, destroy your reputation, see you in the gutter, see you under the bus. And then when all of the carnage is settled, we'll turn up and say, I love you and I care about you. Let me help you. The it's like the wicked stepmother, Cinderella syndrome, The wicked stepmother turns up and says, let me help you. Let me help you and let me be the only friend that you have. Why would you want to be the only friend of a narcissist? The only friend of a vindictive, narcissistic person? Why would you want that? They don't want you to turn your back on them. They want to keep in touch. They want to keep in contact with you. They want to do that so they can keep tabs on what you're doing, how successful you are. Because I get this card here is this is walking away, but they're not going to allow you to walk away. They're going to try and pull you back in because they have to. You see, you are their lifeline. You are their lifeline. Yeah, I've got to see how you're doing this. How are you doing this? How are you being authentic? How are you being so free-spirited? How are you doing this? How have you not cracked yet? How come I can't crack you yet? That's what they're doing. They're trying to hold you so you don't walk away. They're watching all your successes. They're watching you succeed here. And I get the triumph card. They're watching you triumph. Any little bit of thing that they can find out about you, they want to know. I got to know about this. Um, yeah, I get the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse is this is a sense of loss. When it's in reverse is, this is you're trying to move on. You're trying to move forwards, and it says here the cup, the cup is um half filled here, and you're needing to change perspective here because I get unfinished business. I get what's that say? Friendship restored. Unfinished business. They want to restore this friendship after all the damage they've done. They want to throw you under the bus. They threw you under the bus. It didn't work. They want to restore it. They don't want to let you go. They don't want you to move on. They want you part of, no, I want you part of my life. You look good. You make me look good. Um, it says restoring this friendship. Why on earth, listen to this, why on earth would you want to restore a friendship, a relationship after they've done all these vindictive things to you? They orchestrated your failure And when you were in the gutter, they didn't even, they kept, when nobody else was around, they came around, reached out to you and said, let me help you. You know, we do love you and I love you. And they want you to believe that. They want you to be so naive that you will believe what they've orchestrated, that they still love you. They think that you're so codependent that you're going to believe that bullshit. I get somebody here will feels like they cut you off and they were getting money from elsewhere, or they you may have helped them out, you may have helped them on their journey, you may have given them but they found that somewhere else where it was a lot easier. But they didn't realize that throwing you under the bus, that one day you're going to hold the keys to a legacy. This is what I'm getting. But you know, finances are coming through here. Whoever threw you under the bus and you needed their help and they just ran and they actually pushed you further into the gutter just because they wanted your dreams to sour like theirs had and to become bitter like they have become. They don't realize that you're rising up like the phoenix and becoming more successful. In fact, you know, like that saying says, you know, you throw dirt at someone and they grow even stronger, like a plant. You throw them in the gutter, you throw dirt on them, and they grow even stronger. And that's what's happened to you. You've grown stronger. And because you've grown stronger, this has helped you to succeed in your journey. And now you're holding the keys to a legacy that they're now realizing, oh my God, I threw that person under the bus and I will not receive any of that legacy now, because that legacy will be going to that person first before I get any of it. This person, whoever this is, they've lied about you. They've made a narrative up about you. They've made it, but they wanted to get all the attention because of money. They wanted to jump the queue in a legacy here. And they wanted to jump you so they would come first, like you've never existed all those years on this planet, all those struggles you've been through in your life, but they feel that they could jump you in the queue to receive a legacy. But it's not going to happen that way. I feel whoever this is has realized this person is just in it for the money. They don't really care about them. And you know, the person that we threw under the bus and the person that we really gossiped and trashed and made to look like nothing, and that person wants zero to do with this anymore, was the only person that really cared for me and really cared about whether I was on this planet or not. That's the person that's going to get the legacy, not you, not the one that is the money grabber, not the one that is um just out for the money. So get here, yeah, there's no love here. There's no love in this situation. And they're going to get no money. They're going to get nothing, nothing. So now they threw you under the bus because they wanted to get, they wanted to be left this money from this person when they die. And they wanted to leapfrog over you to get that. Um, they've realized there's no love there. There's no love. It's all about money. And the person that's got the money to leave um is realizing, I'm not going to give it to you. Look what you've done. You've thrown that person under the bus. So you could leapfrog over that person just for the money, and you've trashed that person. Could even be your own mother. You've trashed your own mother. You've trashed your own sister to actually leapfrog over to actually get this legacy. Do you think I'm going to give it to you? And I feel that this person may have actually cut you off. If it's your daughter, if it's a family member, they may have cut you off so they get that legacy. I've cut that person off, and I don't want nothing to do with that and the person that is leaving the money, so what, you've cut them off? That's horrible. Why would you do that? And again, this card comes around here, and this is just humiliation. You've humiliated this person just for the sake of money. And you feel that I'm going to give you all the money, that I leave in my will. You think I'm going to give it to you after what you've done? I really cared about that person that you've cut off. I love that person that you cut off. You've made this situation 100 times worse. Do you actually feel that I'm going to do that? I'm going to leave my money to someone who is just a money grabber? So I get the Sun card, and the Sun card is in reverse, because this has been made 10, 15, 20 times worse than it could have been. And there's detachment, somebody's distanced themselves here. I'm not surprised. If that's you, and you think, if that's you, and you're thinking, this is really painful, and I'm finding the whole thing so painful that I'm going to have to just distance you for the time being, all of you, because I can't cope with this right now. Then I feel these people are feeling this. They are feeling this. They wanted to renew this relationship with you. They wanted to rebuild this relationship with you, and it's all come crashing down here. Somebody has interfered with this. Yeah, this there could be a man involved here too, in the middle of all of this, which is the King of Swords in reverse. This person has a heartless use of power, will say, get rid of her and get yourself, you know, they may leave you a lot of money if you get in there. So get a heartless use of power. Also, I do get this person's withholding the truth of really what happened. They have an agenda here. They have an agenda to withhold the truth, information, because it's gonna put them in a bad light. This person can be very hurtful, can be very slanderous. He's hiding the truth. Very heartless use. This person has used for many years a heartless use of power. I feel thought that just because they were a man, they made themselves look like a victim to others, and they were withholding the truth of what went on. But they knew exactly what they were doing. This stems from that, actually. This stems from this heartless use of power from this male here. The reason why they did this, the reason why this King of Swords did this is because they felt bitter, and they they were suppressing anger. It was suppressing anger. It was an inner conflict that they were suppressing. And it's passive aggression, which at the end of the day escalated into a major conflict. The passive aggression caught up with them and created this huge kind of conflicts. So, oh, the story can go on and on here. I feel that whoever I'm speaking to here, I get King of Pentacles. I don't feel the King of Pentacles is treated too rightly, and I feel that you need to cut this person off. There is this energy that it's time to cut this person off. There is, and I keep getting this person, Queen of Swords. You need to cut this person off too. There's quite a number of people here that you need to cut off. And yeah, I feel for the time being, you need to cut these people off. If not forever, if not completely. You're the only person that cared about them. This is the irony of all of this. You are the only person that cared about them, authentically, real. And you've ended up having to sever ties with these people so that you can be happy. The Princess of Pentacles is yeah, you're going to get good karma, because I get the Princess of Pentacles here. The Princess of Pentacles is good news about money, investments. So if you've got a business, it's going to start to take off. I also get there was a scammer around you who was trying to take your money. That's another lesson too, that you're better off doing this operation on your own. There's a lot of scammers out there. So, but there is good news about investment. There's good news about property, buying property. And there is small gains of money here. Yeah, a creative phase and a project. So things are going to start to come to fruition. Happy news about things coming to fruition here. And the thing is, I think you need to keep your mouth shut about this. You need to keep your mouth shut about this. But the lifestyle I see you leading over the next 5 to 6 years is something of a very kind of peaceful life that people would envy. But I think you're going to keep your mouth shut because you're realizing that all these vindictive people around that would just step in and ruin the whole thing. I think you've learned from that. You're wiser. The only reason they're doing this is because you've got something that they don't have, and that's why they do this. And this is like you put up with this for so long, and it became such a heavy burden. Yeah, I know that person's been bitching about me, and I know what they've said about me. Is it true? You don't realize these people are saying this behind your back. And you think, no, I don't realize these people are saying this behind my back. But me personally, I don't speak about anyone behind their backs. So you put up with this for a long time, knowing because they're family or they're people around you. And you put up with this, but not anymore. I get this in reverse. It's like you're saying they can say what they like. It's supposed to be your blood, but not supposed to do things like that. But hey ho. So I get here freeing burdens, collapsing under the strain, a balanced time awaits. So this is like taking that heavy burden off and dropping it on the floor and saying, I can't do that anymore. I can't listen to this bull crap anymore. And it seems a bit out of character for you because these other people, well, she's not done that before, that she didn't used to react like that. She'd be reactive, saying, why have you done that? Why did you say that? That's so wrong. And they're just hoping that you're going to come up with this reaction. You were sticking up for yourself, and they was hoping, like any soap opera, that you would come along and act like the soap opera and say, why did you say that? You say things like that about me. They're not true. They're trying to tickle your Achilles tendon, but you've kind of thought, I've carried that heavy weight for so long. It's not even in my character to even think like this. So you've just thrown it off and said, I don't really want to think like this anymore. I don't want to be part of this drama. And they're saying, wow, so out of character for you. It's not how you used to be, but you never were like that. They were just prodding you to be like that. Um, yeah, get reactive abuse. They were prodding your wounds to get you to react, but you're not interested anymore. I said, oh, carry on. I'm not even going to respond to that because it's not true. That stuff you've been saying, it's so not true. I do care. Did care about you, and I do care about you. If you carry on like this, I won't care about you. And I feel this is what's happening. You're thinking, well, you keep saying that, and I won't care about you anymore. So it's like a fulfilling prophecy. They keep blaming you for stuff you've not done. You'll start saying, well, believe what you want. I don't care anymore. Um, so get here. Um, and again, I get this like financial rewards for building up with the skills that you're putting into this. Um, and I get you building this, whatever this is, and I get these people, they can't help themselves. They're obsessed with you. They're watching you build an empire here, but they can't. They can only watch you from the sidelines because you don't want nothing to do with them anymore. You don't want anything to do with them anymore. And all they have is just watching you. All I have, I can only watch you from social media. I also get a lover coming in. I can't show that's rude, but I get there's a new lover coming in too. They'll be watching you on that too. It's all a bit pervy. They'll be watching this new lover stepping in here, and you stepping into your power. You stepping into your power here. A new adventure, a new journey for you, and they want to stop your. They want to restrict you. They still jealousy. I even get with you is that you've even got strangers watching you and becoming obsessed with you and wanting to restrict your movements and wanting to gossip about you in the workplace, in your town, in your village, or wherever you are. They want to make out, they're going to say things like, oh, she's the lady of the night. Did you know that? Oh, yeah. When you're not. So it's like all of these things, when you wouldn't even dream of things you wouldn't even dream of. But these people just want to tarnish. This is how vindictive they are. I get the 10 of Cups and I get this is a great card to get. It's all about family. It's all about your family. It's all about the family. If it's not your family, it's what the family that you create. Family that you create here. So things are looking good for you. But I think that you have had to let a few people go. Because I feel deep down you're ashamed to have these people around you. Not in an awful way. I feel at one time in your life you would have felt terrible for being ashamed of your family or anyone around you. but you are ashamed of these people around you now because it's like they've stepped out of a soap opera, and it's you know, you feel embarrassed about it. You feel embarrassed. It's something that the thing is that you wouldn't even dream of saying half of what they've said about you in a million years because you've got integrity. You possess integrity. They don't even know what that word means. They want to shame you. They want you to feel oppressed. They want you to feel, you know, all these fears of people not liking you. But they don't realize you've done a lot of work on your healing. And they still want you to be like, they still want you to be like this. But you're not like that anymore. You're not like that anymore. This is it. You see, they don't even know who you are anymore. They don't know you anymore. I doubt if they would even recognize you anymore. So anyway, this is the reading I'm getting. You have you have been around this for donkey's years. You can see it coming now. You're so wise over this. You can see it coming a mile away. And you're a magnet to people who feel insecure and feel unhappy and don't know how to create their own happiness. You're a magnet for that now because they see your self-assuredness and your self-confidence as something that they want to steal from you, but they've realized that they can't do that. They can't do it because it's just who you are inside and out. So I'll finish this reading with an energy card. No, I'll go for a relationship card and then we'll go for an energy card. Oh, Spirit is throwing these out at me. And this, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, you're going to have to let these people go, and because they're a total embarrassment, really. It's their loss. A lot of the many of these people have actually done this because of money. It just shows what type of people they are, which is embarrassing. So I do get separation. It could be a partner too. So very prickly. These people are very, very prickly. You can't say anything to them without them creating an argument. So there's sadness here and there's bitterness, and these people are missing you dreadfully, missing you. They are thinking about you and they're very, very uncertain about their own futures. They felt that you were like a rock for them to lean on, but you're not there anymore. And for you, I see some, yeah, I get a new person coming in here. But with this new person, I think you're going to be quite candid and you're going to say, you know, my family are complete embarrassment. And this is the way it is. Everything's a soap opera. And I feel that there is an engagement ring. And I also get, again, options. You've got a number of options. You're going to be like a magnet. Um, many options. Key on a ring, but I also get one of these options is like an engagement, marriage, commitment. Okay. But I think you've got to let somebody else go because I think they've had their time with you. And this person is just, if you knew what this person said about you behind your back, you wouldn't want to know them, not even as a friend. And the card I get from is healing your heart with this energy card, is healing your heart, healing your heart. Because I get here with this final card is that your cup is full. Your cup is going to be full. And you are, you're going to heal your heart. You will see this for what it is. These people were jealous, envious of you, vindictive towards you because they were very, very unhappy, sad individuals. Okay. They just want to know every single detail of what you're doing, why you're doing it, where you are, what makes you choose what you choose. It's because they haven't got a clue of how to be happy. They're sick individuals. And I just actually don't say anything to them. Just don't say anything to them. Just leave it. You know what sort of people these people are. I don't have to tell you by detail what they're like. You know what they're like. I'm going to leave it there, okay? Thank you. And please put comments in the chat section. If you would like your own personal reading, please give me an email. My email is in the description box at the bottom. I'll finish this I'll finish this by saying, so I feel this is what this reading is trying to direct this to a person. If somebody is trying to obsessively know your every move, everywhere you go, they're obsessed with you because, not because they're interested in you, it's because they want to know, they feel like they're losing out on something that they don't have they can't create in their own lives. They feel like they're missing out. So they want to know everything and every single detail that you're doing. And if you're happier than them, they will try to dissuade you from actually going towards that, because then they will feel envious and jealous that you have these options. I'm going to leave it there. I don't feel that you should be angry at these people. I don't feel that you should be hurt by these people. I feel that you should be very laid back and understand, don't give out, don't tell everybody, don't tell them, keep it to yourself. Just say, oh, why do you want to know so much? You don't even have to say that. Just leave it. Just leave it. When you leave it, they'll move on to somebody else they feel that's much more happier than them, and they'll look at how to actually do what they're doing, steal their idea. And yeah, I wonder if that'll make me happier if I do that. I'm going to leave it there, okay? I could go on and on with this reading, but I won't. Sending you lots of love, lots of happiness, and I just want to say thank you for your donations that you donate to me. I feel so, you don't have to do that, but I always feel really grateful that you appreciate my readings, okay? So I do this to help and guide people. That's what I do this for, is to help and guide people on their journeys to get the most fulfilling out of their lives. And try to get people to at least look at themselves and learn how to heal themselves too. So I just want to say thank you if you appreciate that by your donations. And I want to say thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. And you take care. Love you lots. And bye for now. Bye bye.